Welcome, guys, gals, non-binary pals. I'm Alidol, this is my channel, and today we're talking about 5 planes from the Magic the Gathering world that I would like to return to. Let's do it. Alright guys, with any other good lists, we're gonna start this with number 5. And it's probably gonna be one of the least popular opinions of mine. And it's probably also the least likely to happen. And that's because the 5th plane in the Magic the Gathering universe I'd like to return to is Throne of Eldraine. Now, my reasons behind wanting to return to Throne of Eldraine is simply I love the Grimm fairy tales. I loved the aesthetic, the fairy tale, the knights, the different EDH things. I loved Oko. Like, I understand he was broken. I understand how many cards were banned in that set. I get it. You don't have to yell at me about it. Not that you are. But it was just, to me, aesthetically, one of the most pleasing sets in the world. I love the Avenger mechanic, though I am glad that it has finally rotated out of Standard. But I'm not a big Standard player anymore like I used to be. I mostly play EDH. But Throne of Eldraine is definitely number 5 on my list. Alright, let's do number 4, and it's going to be the world of Inventions itself, Keldadash. I love Keldadash. I have the fondest of memories. The aesthetic, once again, the aesthetic was beautiful with all the artificers, and I love the vehicle mechanic. Once again, another set that had to have a couple of bands, but I would love to see the set done whenever it's not a part of their what is it, Justice League, the whole Gatewatch storyline. I'd love to see that plane whenever that storyline's not going on, because I feel like that plane has a lot to offer. And it was so just innovative as a plane, and the masterpieces in that plane were gorgeous. That actually came out around my birthday. I got a couple of boxes. I ended up pulling like 4 masterpieces, and every time I got one, it was such a good feeling. I wish I would have kept them, but I didn't. Younger player at the time, but definitely Keldadash will be number 4. All right, guys, time for number 3. And number 3, I'm saying we should go back to Amonkhet. Once again, another plane that I feel like was really ran by the whole Gatewatch storyline, and so we didn't necessarily get to see all the really cool things that could have come out of it. I love the Egyptian aesthetic. I really want to see what happens to Hazaret, because she, to my knowledge in the lore, is the only god from that plane alive. Though I do know the other gods came back to life as zombies. I don't know how that all wrapped up. That was actually the War of the Spark storyline. I was taking a break during my divorce from Magic. But in general, it was just a great plane. I have very fond memories of the pre-release and the sealed releases, and the drafting experience back then was a lot of fun, I feel like. And Amonkhet just feels like a great place to return to. Alright, guys, let's talk number 2. Number 2 is going to be Tarkir. This is actually the planes that I started playing Magic the Gathering in. I started playing during Dragons of Tarkir, but of course, Fate Reforged and Khans of Tarkir was still in Standard, and I still needed a ton of cards from that set. Um, I'm under the impression that this is one of the higher ranked sets to draft in. I know everyone loved the limited environment of that set. I love the 2-color dragons. I know we kind of revisited it during the Core 19 set, but it wasn't like a full-blown revisit. I would love to see the tribes return. I would love to see the dragons return. I love Sarkhan, and that's of course his plane. And so, Khans of Tarkir, Dragons of Tarkir, Fate Reforged, Tarkir in general, definitely number 2 of planes I would love to return to in Magic the Gathering universe. Alright, guys, number 1. And if y'all haven't guessed it, which I'm sure y'all haven't because I'm kind of all over the place, but my number 1 plane I'd like to return to is Lorwyn. And here's the thing, I am a tribe player. I love playing tribes. It's weird right now, I have no EDH tribe decks, but that's because I had to get rid of some of them whenever I was low on money recently. But tribes were always my favorite thing, and they've gone through goblins, elves, merfolk, just all of those really mystical old school tribes that you get in storybooks and stuff. And so Lorwyn just really capitalized on that. It brought a lot of fun. It was during Magic Slow Time where not as much was being played, and so the cards from Lorwyn are super hard to get. in my mind's eye, I would love to see them drop Lorwyn, and then I would like to see them drop like 5 EDH precons just based around tribes. I think that would be an amazing time and a lot of fun to play. And as someone who's currently trying to build a tree folk deck, I definitely think Lorwyn would bring that enjoyment back into that deck, and I'm really excited about showing you guys that deck here pretty soon, in the next coming weeks, actually. Alright, guys, there you go. Top 5 MTG planes from the universe of Magic the Gathering that I would love to return to. I would love to know what y'all's opinions are on the matter. I'd love for y'all to tell me that I am wrong about going back to Eldraine, that would be a nightmare. Y'all's opinions and comments are always appreciated. I love talking to y'all whenever y'all comment on my stuff, so be sure to do that. Do all the YouTube things you've come to learn to do over the last 10 years to keep in contact with your favorite content creators. You know, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when you're getting notified when my videos happen. And most importantly, be good to yourself, be kind to others, be kind to my comments. I am Ali Doll. Thank you for coming to my channel. Y'all have a great day.